What happened to my 67 Galaxie? Hey, this is Aaron from Two Labs Garage. Got some things to update y'all on and show you a few things I've been up to here recently. But the 67 Galaxie, she's sick. Alright, that stain right there in the driveway, that is ATF, aka automatic transmission fluid. And there is a trail of that coming from about a mile down the street. Yep, she blew the transmission. Well, here she is, my 67 Galaxie. And unfortunately, I'm afraid it's done for the season. Yeah, so anyway, a little bit of a story about what happened. Today is Wednesday, just for reference. This past Saturday, there's a free show not too far away in Smithfield. It's really a cruise-in, but nonetheless, free. I'd done some winter maintenance on this Galaxie, so I could depend on it. Because it had gotten to the starter, it heat soaked, and the fuel pump, forgive my dog for hitting the stand, the fuel pump was on its way out, and I changed the alternator, but it turned out I got a bad alternator. I had a little bit of a rough time with this car this year. But anyway, got the alternator straightened out. And I was all excited. Friday I was going to take it to a cruise-in. It turns out it rained. The Saturday free show, I was all about it. We're going. Anyway, I've known ever since I've had this car for 18 years I had transmission leaks. And like normal, I went to take it out, I topped it off, made sure I had good levels and all. And since I like the way the exhaust sounds on this one, I left out the driveway. I kind of fed her the onions a little bit. Well, when I went to give it gas again, it just acted like it was in neutral. And I could never get the thing to go back in gear. I thought maybe I hadn't put enough fluid in it. And I've got it back to the house. I noticed it had been smoking a little bit too. And there is a trail of ATF all the way down the driveway, and a huge puddle. It's like a big red Niagara Falls under the car. So I don't know what else caused that. I don't know if I just completely blew a seal or what happened, but nonetheless, what fluid's left smells burnt. But this car right here, this is my baby. And that's part of what stings about her going down for the year. I've lost my baby. I got others that I can run instead, and I will run. In fact, probably this weekend I'm going to put it on the trailer and take it out to the storage unit and bring my Mercury Montego home to run in its place this year. But like I said, this car is my baby. And the one qualm I've had with this car, the one thing I would change if I could, is it's been an automatic. So, yep, I did it. Monday afternoon after work, I went and picked this up. That is a manual transmission, 4-speed. Now I know some of y'all are probably looking at it and like, whoa, make sure that's not one of those imitation top loaders. Make sure that's not a 3-speed overdrive and that's really a top loader. Well, guess what? I got it knowing good and well that's a 3-speed plus overdrive. I know they're not the performance transmission that the top loader is. However, that's the same transmission that is in my 1980 Ford F-100. I have had that truck 21 years. and I've been thoroughly pleased with that transmission. Hadn't had any trouble out of it. And if that transmission can handle that truck, it can handle that Galaxie. So, another thing I'm going to consider doing before we get to it, because this is going to be a wintertime project, is, of course, I got a few more bits and pieces I need to pick up. I've got some stuff ordered, so we're in good shape there. I still need to find me a shift handle, but that's not a big deal. I'll come up with one. But that 289, she's getting a little tired, so I may pull the engine and transmission at the same time and go through and do a little freshen up on the engine, put some rings in it, rod bearings, whatnot, maybe even put some heads on it. I've heard about people using the Explorer Mountaineer heads. I might do that. I don't know. I need to do some research on that, but anyway, that's kind of what I've been up to as far as that Galaxie. Unfortunately, this transmission has eat up my revival budget, so it might be a little while before I can come up with another one, especially being this channel at this time has not monetized yet. Hit subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. It helps me get closer to that. It helps me get closer to monetizing, and then, hey, that helps me bring more and better content. Since I'm at it, I'll also show you this. There's the 64 Falcon. As you can see, I spun it around in the garage. Done a little work to that. I plan on dragging it out one day and getting some lines replaced going to the back. I want to change the brake line and the fuel line going to the back. Work on the gas tank, get the rear brakes done. But this car, I'm hoping by June, I'll be driving this one up and down the road. Same thing with my truck. Hoping to have it on the road by June. Got the transmission back in. I got some interior work I need to do. I need to put floors in it. Also need to get the brakes working. I've started on replacing them. I've got lines iron hooked up, trying to get that done. But I did have it running the other day, so I feel good about that. But I got a couple pretty good episodes coming on this truck, so just hang in there with me. We'll get to that truck. Also gonna have to put some tires on this truck, and good grief, those things have gotten expensive. I'm actually starting to look at used tires and even look to see if it was cheaper to put a set of 16-inch rims on, and I could take the tires that are currently on the GMC and put on here, because the GMC kind of needs some fresh rubber too. So anyway, that's a little bit of what we've been up to around here at Two Labs Garage. Also, I'll bring up that when the Galaxie let the transmission go, I decided I'd go in the garage, and that car in the garage was my 79 Granada. Sitting there right now. And I said, well, if the Granada starts, I'll take that to this car show. And if it doesn't, then I'm just going to call it a day and cut my losses. Well, this thing started up better than any of my daily drivers. It hadn't been fired up since I had to move it out to get a new roof on the garage. So 5 months, and she started like a brand new car. So anyway, I did go to the show. The show, after all that, was a dud, but hey, I'll show you some of the pictures from there. It was mostly new cars, and I'm interested in old stuff. But anyway, enjoyed the pictures from the show. And just know that I'm working on getting some more fresh content out here. I got some pretty good surprises down the pipe. So take care. Here's just a little update.
and I will leave y'all with my original intro that was supposed to be the Galaxie going to the show.
Hello there, and welcome to another episode of Two Lads Garage. Today, over in Smithfield VA, having a free car show. Free cars, hey, it's got my name written all over it. So we're going to take my 67 Galaxie, I got the alternator fixed, and we're going for a ride.